Hey, it's Dre. I'm going to show you how to give yourself a braided headband today. So we're going to start by grabbing a brush and separating the top section of your hair out of the way so it's not going to get tangled in with the rest of your hair. So you're going to go like right where your head starts to round on either side of your head is where you're going to divide your hair off from. So then you're going to take a clip or a hair tie or whatever you have to get your hair out of the way. I have to wind mine up here so that it doesn't slip out. So I just kind of wound it into a little bun and then clipping it out of the way so it kind of looks like that. So then you're going to, one side at a time, take a section of hair from behind, like right where your ear, the top of your ear is. And you're going to brush that hair, get that all together. Depending on the kind of haircut you have, you may have more or less hair around the front. Mine is framed pretty heavily right around the front, so when I get right to the front, it gets very wispy toward here just because of the way that it's cut. So because of that, I'm going to take a little bit of hairspray and just spray the ends of my hair just to give it a little bit of texture to kind of help hold it together so it's not too frizzy and fly away. You can use pomade or a mousse or a gel or anything just to kind of go through and give your hair a bit of texture through the ends to kind of help that hold together. So then you're going to just divide your hair into 3 sections. And I'm going to make mine a little uneven, but I have a little bit more hair toward that front just because of how that hair is cut right there. And then you want to braid fairly close to your scalp. And I'm holding my hair straight out from my head instead of down, because that way when you fold your hair over, once we're done here, you won't have as much of a bump with your braid. It will lay a little bit closer to your scalp. And then just braid as far down as you can go. Once you get to the very bottom, you can secure it with like a clear hair tie or something that blends in with your hair. If you have really dark hair, you could use black or whatever, but just something that's going to camouflage in with the rest of your hair. And I have these little wispies. So I'm going to kind of just spray over the top of that just to kind of smooth them down. Again, you know, you can use gel or water also, whatever, you know, just something to kind of smooth that down. And I'm just going to secure the very bottom here. Okay. So we got that side done. Now you're going to go to the other side here. Same thing, divide it right at like the top of your ear. And then I'm going to hairspray that again, just like I did the other side, for a little bit of texture through those ends. And then same thing, divide into 3 sections, and do your braid just like you did on the other side. Straight out from your head and, you know, pull it fairly tight to really get it close to your scalp. so there's not a lot of drag between where your braid starts and your scalp. And then same thing, grab a clear hair tie, whatever color you have that's going to blend with your hair, and then just secure that at the bottom. Okay, so now you have these two little braids on either side. So now you're going to release the top section of your hair. So I'm going to take this very front part and I'm going to comb this forward and get it out of my face, or sorry, comb it toward my face to get it out of the way of the rest of my hair. Then I don't know if you've seen these before. This is a little back combing brush, works awesome for back combing, of course. So I'm going to just take sections along the top here. Now just really lightly and really softly backcombing the hair. Also call this lacing. We're not really looking for crazy volume, just more so a little bit of texture. I'm kind of directing the hair forward and just really softly doing that. Flip it back, then you can just take the top of this and just really lightly brush back. So the point is not to get a crazy, snooky bouffant in the back. Just want a little bit of texture. So once you have it kind of softly going back, you can do a little bit of spray just to help hold it. So then you're going to take your first braid and just bring it right over the top. You're going to take a bobby pin and just secure that into your hair there. You're going to take your other braid, same thing over the top, bobby pin, and secure that into the side. And to make sure that it really stays, you can add a couple more pins to either side. You can kind of weave it through your braid to keep it close to your head. And voila! You have yourself a braided headband.